I guess that's that for this channel. And now let's move to the main course. Dylan over here has been talking about a certain woman. This woman is engaged to Logan Paul. And I said to a friend of Logan Paul's I gave a reading to in early July that this woman was going to take Logan's bag. Apparently, he told Logan, and Logan blocked me on Twitter. From that day, I said he was my number one target. And oh boy, Dylan, he's helping me manifest this. This bitch has literally been with everybody. Oh my God. She's been passed around more than a basketball in the NBA Finals. This is disgusting. She's been with George Zimmerman. George Zimmerman, for God's sake. And Logan's a piece of garbage because other than, here's the thing about some people born in pig years. They don't even give a fuck if they're girls or hoes. As long as the pussy is tight and they fuck like fucking monsters, that's all they care about. They're that pussy whipped. They don't even give a fuck if they have a body count. And obviously, this bitch got every body count there is. I mean, look at this shit, dude. She's literally with every fucking dude. I mean, you talk about the choo-choo train, man. God damn. So let's go down this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This 95 fucking swine. He don't care. He don't care how many fucking people she been with. He does not care. But what does he do? Instead of fucking getting rid of this fucking bitch who's going to take his bag, and she will take your bag, you motherfucker, I promise you. He gets mad at Fresh and Fit, calls up YouTube, and gets him demonetized. Somehow he got Dylan suspended for 12 hours too. This guy is actually spending money at his operatives in YouTube and Twitter to shut people down. Why? Because he doesn't like them talking about the fact that his future wife, the woman he's engaged to, is a whore. That's what he doesn't want. That he doesn't want people to talk. He doesn't care that she actually is one. Wow.
Because of the engagement, you agreed to come on.
That's a $500,000 stone that she left. Hell yeah, she got a smile on your face. She worked this motherfucker off for a $500,000 stone. She's been fucking opening her legs for half of Hollywood, and this fucking sip gave her $500,000 rock.
Unimpulsive.
I saw how big it was, and I was like, you did.
Yeah, she ain't talking about what's between his pants. She's talking about the size of that fucking ring.
Good, now let's make out.
Went to go get my skydiving license. She just wasn't cool with it.
That's not what I signed up for. Like, you're a wrestler and you're an action figure, a boxer. Like,
you not having with me for the duration of time that you did
She's having sex with everyone else, but she's not having sex with him.
was very important.
Didn't stop her from being the Nordic vortex. But listen. Were you at all worried about her reaction to filming such an intimate moment?
I wanted the Low Gang to get their piece of it.
Excited about it. I think there's a lot of stuff people don't know about you.
Well, that's why
Oh, I think a lot of people know a lot about you. That's the problem.
I'm nervous. The amount of meat on this bone.
On your phone?
The amount of meat on my bone.
Okay, so where do you go now?
I mean, how do you
start?
envision this going down? I'm more than prepared to start firing questions. I mean, how do you?
I want to go.
See, Mike is actually his boyfriend, okay? And Mike can only say so much because he's basically, might not be a woman, but he's definitely Logan's bitch.
Provide a little bit of context for what's happening here.
Did you do the whole intro?
I did while you guys were switching.
Oh, okay.
I told him to subscribe. I hit my CTAs, babe.
Okay, good.
Don't worry. Look.
She is in complete control. Look at her body language. She is in complete control. Look at that. She's holding him like that's her fucking property. She is in complete control of this simp.
We have been super intentional about being private while we were dating.
She's private with you. She sure as hell ain't private with everyone else. Dylan, show us. She's only private with you, dog. She ain't private with any fucking one else. Simp ass motherfucker.
And I did that because I didn't want our relationship in any way to be about or affected by content, especially knowing, because I've been a...
I think Dylan changed all of that, did he? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. She got some good deep throating skills there. Did you see that one, Logan? Did you see that one?
fucking veteran in this space for so long that when you put yourself out there online, often you are throwing yourselves to the wolves of the internet.
Yeah. I think she already did that, dude. Oh my God, she's fucking taking every fucking dude there is. That's insane. This bitch has been fucking around. My God.
And it can be a gnarly place. Yep. And this is the first time, because of the engagement, you've agreed to
look at this guy. Look at this guy. Like a giggling little kid. You fucking moron.
Come on, impulsive.
I know. I needed that ring on my finger before going here.
She needed that ring on her finger before she went on the show. She's played this dude.
It's here, so we're ready to go.
It's here.
Oh my God! Look how she smiles at the ring. She's not smiling at this motherfucker. She is smiling at the ring. No matter what happens, she got a $500,000 ring off this simp. While everyone else was running through her like a train, he had to wait.
And it's gorgeous. Did you take a look at it?
Okay, she's talking about the ring. Look at it. Look at she's paying no attention to the simp. She's just looking at the ring.
Seen it.
Okay,
yet.
do you want to take a look at it?
Yeah, can you just take it off your finger?
I don't know about that.
Jeff.
No, because no. Yeah.
Keep showing it. Look at that smile. She worked him over. She's saying, I'm the fucking pimp here. Look at my pimp hand.
I'll be honest, Nina, I'm very fucking proud of this ring.
It's gorgeous.
Of course, she's not as proud as she is.
Is there a fly around?
There was. They flew off.
There was. Okay. It's absolutely stunning and perfect, and you have outdone yourself. Like, this is everything I wanted and more.
Everything she wanted. Everything she wanted. She's telling you. She's telling you.
And so are you.
Thanks, babe.
How much did it cost?
Oh.
It doesn't have to be a ballpark. It could just be the exact number.
I'm not going to say.
No, you can say 6 digits.
Uh-oh, you see that? You see that? I'm not going to say, you can say 6 digits. This is what this bitch, remember, let's go back where the women were talking about she needed an engagement ring. Let's go back over here. Where was this? Let's go back. Where those women were talking about they needed engagement rings for a certain amount. Where was that? Oh, there we go. No, that's not it. Where were they talking about engagement ring? I think this is one.
Is there too much, would you say, for body count? Yeah?
Oh, no. They're not interested in that. What's that?
I think
Do we need men?
communication is verbal.
That's a teacher?
My best teacher.
Oh, my God.
Who's better at self-improvement?
When a guy
Regardless, before we basically showed how women said, we need a 6-figure ring. And look at her. She said, I need a 6-figure. It was 6 figures. Wow. How does this motherfucker not know he's being played? But yet he fucking has his people on YouTube demonetized Fresh and Fit for calling it out. Wow.
Well, that isn't indicative of how much it costs. I was debating on telling Nina, right? Like, do you tell your fiance how much?
I don't think so. That's kind of weird.
That's what I thought too, but I tell her everything.
Simp.
I know she wanted to know. Even though she wouldn't have asked me, I know she wanted to know.
I held off for a little bit.
And then one day
Oh, the gold digger held up for asking him how much he spent.
I was filtering through the GIA report, which is like,
Do you know what that is?
I do. Yeah, it's a diamond rating system.
essentially that's what it is. And there's the intricacies of buying a ring.
VVS, this type, that type. How is it cut? What
everything.
color stone is it? Where's it from?
Yep.
Blah, blah.
Oh, you know it all.
We used to have to buy certain things with drug proceeds. Yes.
I'll say the specs of it. You could estimate the price. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's an E-color, emerald cut,
Yep.
6.23 carats.
Yep.
VVS 2.
Yep.
VVS 2.
How?
That's pretty much
That's about it.
Yeah, and then you got the bullet cuts that you
bullet cut,
decided
tapered
yourself. You
diamonds
made
and
it your own, which I really appreciate.
But I was so surprised, and I told you this, that when I opened the box to give you the ring, you kind of just glanced at it. You didn't even like look at the ring that much, and you more fixated on me, which I was told.
Yeah, you mean she was playing you? She was manipulating you. Dumb motherfucker.
Actually, by your sister Abby and like my mom and like girls in general, they're like, when she sees the ring, she's gonna black out. But when I did it, she just looked at it, and we started hugging, and it was such. In that moment, I was like, this is why this is the girl I'm marrying, because like.
Shut your faggot ass up, dude. You know damn well you fucking went on your fucking ankles and held your ankles for someone at Disney to become the fucking star you are. Shut the fuck up.
This moment, even though it is about this object right here, is just us.
Yeah.
It's just us right now.
Man, it wouldn't work without the ring.
I had to tell her. I was like, look at this. Like, do you like it?
Yeah.
Is this what you wanted?
I wanted to just take it all in. Like I kept telling myself, like just be present and like do the mental photographs and like, just really memorize what's happening because I knew it was only going to happen once in my life. And it was so.
Only once in your life, huh? Only once in your life, huh? Only once in your life, huh? Shout out to Dylan.
So important for me to remember this because I don't remember jack shit. So I had to focus.
Me either. I don't.
And I get the rest of my life to look at this ring, so I wasn't really concerned. I saw how big it was, and I was like, "You did really good." Now,
Yeah, again, she ain't talking about his size. She's talking about the ring size. Let me tell you something. This guy isn't going to be around for a while. That ring is going to be with her for fucking life. You best believe that. She's married to that fucking ring now, not fucking Logan Paul.
let's make out.
and by the way, we all saw the moment, an incredible moment. I don't know if you.
Man, shut your gay ass up. Only reason this guy's famous is because he's Logan Paul's bitch and he fucking was fucking a porn star. You disgusting human being.
Know this or not, but it has been responsible for many single, long-awaiting engagement women in the world crying their eyes out this week, watching this wonderful moment. Was there ever any kind of giveaway? Was there ever any kind of moment where you thought this was going to happen? I mean,
look at this fucking fat ass cheerleader over here. Man, this guy needs to get fucking smacked. As a matter of fact, you go after Mike, he might get more offended than if you go after his whore.
Walk me through this, beautiful Italian proposal and everything that it was.
I mean, I knew it was happening.
Okay. There's some back and forth here. I told you this girl knows everything.
Oh, I know. She's just very aware.
Yeah, I'm a witch.
Yeah, she's aware. She definitely's aware of something.
Yeah.
I'm a witch.
She's a witch. Yeah, she definitely is that.
Little witchy.
Okay, but tell
Sometimes
me
bitchy. Mostly witchy.
she does see the future, and it's insane. But tell me you texted your friends.
She sees the future. Did she see all this? Did she see all these pictures coming out? Did she see all this? Did she? Did your witch see all this? Nah, she's just a hoe that's playing you, dude.
There's a couple of things about the trip to Italy that made me think that it was going to happen. The first thing was Jeff fucking up on speaker on his phone, mentioning, which turned out it didn't really have much to do with my actual ring, but I heard it.
I love you, Jeff.
There was the fact that he told his dad he was going to meet my dad, but not that he was seeing my mom. I was like, oh, he probably told his dad about the fact that he's going to ask my dad for the permission to marry me.
Is her voice hurting anyone else's ears? I'm getting a fucking headache from fucking listening to this bitch. I wonder, like, if you fucking, absorb too much cum in your mouth, Is that the fucking side effect? I need to move this forward.
No point.
There's always going to be a point in your relationship.
A point.
Where,
Nice.
where your girlfriend gets in a fight with your best friend. And we had it in Qatar outside the World Cup. And Nina pointed in Mike's face. Mike says, "Get your finger out of my face." Then I put my finger in his face and I said, "Do not talk to her like that. Now my finger's in your face. What are you going to do about it?"
Now you got 2 fingers in your fuck.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So this bitch over here is claiming authority over this one because this is his boyfriend and this is his girlfriend, soon to be whore wife. But this guy knows that his place is now beneath this bitch. Yeah. Okay, Mike. Good job, buddy.
Face. What are you gonna do?
It backfired on me. I didn't like the one, then I had 2. I was like, shit.
No, and then you started pointing too.
That's what makes sense.
You can't. I did say to her after though, although I completely think she was in the right in that scenario.
Of course. He completely thinks his girlfriend is in the right. Of course he does.
Who knows where we're going to net out overall, us versus you in that situation. But I did say to her, I said, do be careful who you're pointing at closely in the face because that can rub a lot of people, especially men, the wrong way.
If you notice, whenever I do interviews and podcasts, I point all the time.
I learned from it.
You know, it's just a lot like.
No, hey, did you notice how she was rubbing her nose? I learned from it. Yeah, sure you did, bitch. One of the signs people is lying, they go like this all the time when they're saying something.
And that's
Come
why.
on, bro. If someone puts their finger in your face.
By the way,
like,
that's all I'd said. I didn't say like you're wrong in saying.
Oh my God. Look how defensive. When someone has their hands up like this, they're all defensive, like, oh no, I'm sorry, mister. Dumb motherfucker.
Or you're wrong in substance. I just didn't appreciate.
But all I wanted was an apology, which I also think was a completely fair thing to ask for at that point in time.
Apologize, bitch.
There was a lot of context. It was a messy situation with
Messi.
Yeah, it was
With
with
Messi,
Messi,
literally.
with Messi involved.
Messi with Messi.
Yeah, it was just a lot going on with security and process and.
Do you want me to explain it?
No, I don't know if we should go into it.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, no, it was a mess. It was a messy
I'm
situation,
happy we made
and
up.
by the way, it also kind of thrashed the game too, at least for Nina, which sucked because she spent the rest of the time kind of in an upset mood.
Yeah.
As a result of
I know.
it. So
If Logan said shut the fuck up and apologize, he'd apologize because his paycheck is dependent on Logan Paul.
sucked.
Yep. Whatever.
Okay, back on the topic. Going into a relationship with someone who has had and by the way, like continues to have these type of scenarios play up, whether deservingly, sorry, or not. Is that something that you took into consideration in your decision to be with him, knowing that this could,
Pop off.
This could pop off at any moment. This perfect relationship, this house, all this beautiful white picket fence, this Americana could at any time be burned to the ground
we live in
by
Puerto Rico.
Well, it's an American.
There's no white fence. Did it play any role? No.
Maybe earlier in the relationship.
No, it did not. As soon as I sat down with him and we started talking, it was like I've known him for years, and like, I think.
You sure that was him you known? You sure about that? Because, awful lot of guys have been through you.
I think it was more of a learning curve throughout the relationship where it was like, okay, I'm dating someone who obviously is in the limelight and that has controversies.
Yeah, and he has a lot of money. How come you didn't add that part? He has a lot of money. He has a big bag. And that's why this bitch born on the 26th is after it. This is an Aries woman. The number one Western astrology sign for gold diggers is Aries. She's born on the 26th. She wants that bag. That's what Logan's for. He's there for the fucking bag. This dumb fuck is too dumb to understand it.
That keeps pushing the envelope and that keeps doing him unapologetically. That word is so hard to say.
But she has a hard time apologizing. What a shock. Yet she was just going like this, Mike, you owe me an apology.
But I think for me as a partner, the most important thing I could do was to just be supportive and like I believe in him. So like I know we're gonna go through ups and downs like any relationship.
As soon as it's a down, she's gone.
Really big ups and really big downs.
And we have, and there were moments that to me during the downs solidified that this is the person I'm going to be with for the rest of my life. You know,
she basically is a good fuck.
Do you want to get into?
She's a good fuck.
I'll just definitely say there was a moment.
She's a good fuck. That she has a lot of experience. She's been fucking around. She knows exactly how to please a man in the bedroom, and that's what it comes down to. I promise you, that is why Logan Paul is with this bitch, because she's a good fuck.
It was the darkest moment of my life. I've never been suicidal. I'll never die by my own hand. But I was having really dark thoughts.
Imagine having hundreds of millions of dollars and you're having dark thoughts. Fucking pathetic, man. I've talked a lot of shit about the Tates, but I take the Tate brothers over the fucking Logan, and I think Jake's a stand-up guy. Fucking disgusting people, man. You insolent fucking swine.
And as a visualizer, as a director, as a person who can very clearly see things before they exist.
How come you can't see she's going to take your bag?
It's why I like directing videos. It's why I like telling the stories I tell. I was seeing some really... he said Danish Hoover.
Underwear?
It was...
Like, did it make bras? What they want to put in the fucking...
No, they wanted to put the cutlets in because it photographs...
Oh, the chicken cutlets.
better.
Yeah.
So when I didn't need them, because I had...
I
still
throw
had
those
my
things at
little-
the windows. I used to back in the day. Stick.
Yeah.
You just hold.
What can I do? And if she's having a bad day, I make sure to give her that space.
I mean, listen, man. Just looking at Dylan's page over here, it's just non-stop pictures of his girl. Non-stop pictures. I guess this is a little bit. Hold on, let's keep going up. Non-stop pictures of this girl with other guys and sometimes somewhat compromising positions. I mean, what the fuck is this, dude? What the fuck is this, man? If this isn't a sexual innuendo, I don't know what the fuck is. You know, she's the biggest winner in all of this, man. She's a fucking whore who's been fucking passed around like a fucking used car, and she got a big bag from a big superstar. I mean, you got to hand it off to her. Could you imagine her side in this? I mean, she's literally been ran through like a train, and she still managed to secure one of the top people in Hollywood. I mean, listen, for a hoe, brow fucking vo. And I hope you take every single dime you can from this piece of garbage, because Logan Paul is not a good person. You can see by the way he treats his brother. He is not a good person. He is a piece of fucking trash, and everything that's supposed to happen to him will. And by the way, Logan, when I told your friend, and I'll keep his name nameless, when I talked to your friend and I said she's going to take your bag, I 100% meant it. She's going to play you. Sure, he got you for a $500,000 ring. She is going to take your fucking bag and she's going to laugh because you are one of the biggest fucking fools in the world. You have everything going for you. You can pretty much have any woman you want. And instead of buying a brand new car, one that you can dig in yourself, you buy a fucking car with high mileage, where the seats are fucking worn out, where the steering wheel is all fucking sticky. The fuck is wrong with you, dude? Bitch ass motherfucker.
And, you know, she let her process whatever she needs to process, but also be.
It's going to look like Johnny. We should name her Johnny.
I'm
Wonderful.
Yeah, she's going to be the cutest little girl ever. She's going to melt me. I will no longer be human.
You're already melting with Joe.
No. She is going to divorce you, take that child, and fucking make you pay a child support. So after she takes half your bag, you're still going to be paying child support. And then if she feels like she's in a good mood, maybe someone fucks her right, her future boyfriends, maybe she'll let you see your kid. Dumb fuck.
Oh, we rescued a dog.
We
Did you tell
rescued,
him that?
dude, we rescued a dog on the side of a road in Puerto Rico.
Yep.
We drove past this little dog
She's cute.
and
I
she
saw
was
it.
way
Crazy
too close to the
big ass
road.
ears.
Yeah, and we were both like, that was kind of like a cute dog. Why is it that close? Like that dog's gonna get run over. We're not doing anything. Let's push it off the road.
Yep.
And we do a U-turn, get out of the car, and this little fucking cutie runs right up to Nina. And it was the first stray.
Listen, when Kanye married Kim, I said Kim would fucking take his bag. She did. They got divorced in 2019, 2020, around the area I said they would. She's going to take his bag by 2025. This motherfucker here is born in the year of the pig. She is going to take his bag in his enemy year, the year of the snake. Watch how this happens. And by the way, she, no doubt she's a whore. No doubt she's fucking been ran into, but he knows all this. He knows all this because I've told him, a lot of other people have told him, and all you have to do is turn on Twitter and you'll see it yourself. He does not care. So he's going to have to suffer the consequences. And don't feel sorry for him when it happens. I urge people, do not feel sorry for fucking swines like this when it happens because he doesn't care. The only God he has is lust. I'm telling you right now, I've dealt with pigs the whole life. If he's this faithful to a whore, she must be the best fuck he ever had. Because that's what he values. It is what it is. Let's go here a little bit.